Our friends and family invaded the campground. Hi, I'm Steve Turtle and I'm a work camper. This is a channel about Jill and me, our adventures, our travels, and a whole lot of work camper stuff. If you're a work camper or you're dreaming to become a work camper, you should subscribe and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new video. You don't want to miss one. Last week I talked about our adventure to Intercourse, Pennsylvania, Amish country. Monkey and Chicken were in the maintenance shop. My cousin joined the family, and Jill replaced the tabby thing on our Dometic refrigerator. Now, if you missed last week's story and you'd like to see it, I'll leave a link right up there. This week, we're talking about the invasion at Millbridge Village Camp Resort, our merchandise at Teespring. Monkey, Chicken, and Cousin Turtle have a little fun, and we're in the Sam Hill, our Steve and Jill Turtle. First, let's talk about the merchandise. The contest is complete. The design inspired by Bob is available at Teespring. Bob received his Workamper t-shirt and he looks pretty dapper in it. If you'd like to help the channel, follow the link below and check out all the merchandise. More to come. You don't want to be the last one to get one. And thanks to everyone for all your support. Have you ever tried this? I can make the boss give me the day off. And how would you do that? Just wait and see. What are you doing? I'm a light bulb. You have been working so much, you've gone crazy. I think you should take the day off. Where are you going, Chicken? I'm going home too. I can't work in the dark. Okay, let's talk a little bit about work camping. When you make the decision to leave your home and full-time RV, you give up certain things. Most importantly, family and friends. You don't give them up forever, but you just don't see them as often. This week we had our family and friends come to Millbridge Village Camp Resort, and we had a little gathering, a picnic, a party. First, I want to explain our friends group. They're actually Jill's friends. I get to call them my friends because I married her. It's a nice bonus. They're some really good friends. So here's how the story goes.
Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. Nope, it was 4. All of them had parts to play in their friendship. The youngest one was Cheryl. It was Chris. Here's the story of a man named Steve who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch. But this group would somehow form a friendship. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. Nope, the Turtle Bunch. The Turtle Bunch. That's the way they became the Turtle Bunch.
Then the group grew. As the girls got married, the guys, they got new friends. Eric and Terry, Todd and Kathy, Lisa and Kevin, Shirley and Vic, Bob and Joe, Kay and Cole, and our kids, Monkey, Turtle, and Chick. That's our friends, and they're fantastic. That's a new word. I just made it up. It's got to be a southern thing, like, used to could or moan back, I don't know. The weekend started on Thursday with the arrival of Bob and Joe, our first friends that are campers. Then Eric and Terry arrived. They're newbies to the camping world. They just bought their camper. They've been on maybe 5 camping trips and they're trying to figure it all out. They're doing a real good job, having a good time. A little bit later, he's gonna back up a trailer. You can watch. I think they did a pretty good job. A lot of communication going on there. That's like a military operation. When they arrived, I was working, so I couldn't go over there and help them out. I did as a work camper, but I couldn't hang out. So a little bit later, we got off, and Jill and I, we went over and sat around the campfire and had some adult beverages and talked about the day and and what was going on over the weekend. Then Saturday afternoon, the rest of the gang started to arrive. Turtle time! Most of our friends showed up dressed appropriately. Some did not. Like our friend Todd, he showed up dressed up like a Greek statue or something like that. That's French. That's French.
No,
That's French.
no, it's
It's a statue.
it's Greek.
It was a potluck dinner. We had a nice spread. Everybody brought all kind of stuff. You know, all your basic food groups. We had lots of food once we could get the packaging open. We had hot dogs, salads, strawberries, accoutrements, cakes, chips and dips. And Bob made a frog stew, and I think he used real frogs. And Cheryl, she was eating frog stew and she didn't even realize she was eating frog legs.
Is this Lancaster County Court?
No. Actually, today was the first time we've seen Lancaster County.
That afternoon, a storm blew in. Got real cloudy and windy, and then it was more of a tease than anything. It rained a little bit, cooled us off. Felt pretty nice. So it was a blessing in disguise.
This is for the video.
No.
No funny business.
No funny business?
Funny business?
Now, what kind of party would that be? I did a quick inspection of all the coolers, and I was checking for alcohol. And I thought we were good, and then I got to the last cooler, and we were not okay. Alcohol. We broke the rules. We weren't supposed to have any alcohol in the rec hall. That's all. Y'all. Then later in the afternoon, we decided we're going to play some charades. It's not my favorite game, but we always seem to find time to play a game or two when we get together with our friends. After a game, some of us decided we were going to act up a little bit. Not me.
This is definitely gonna be. Where'd you win? Oh my God!
Usually on the weekends, we have a couple Amish families that come through the park and sell their goods. There's a young lady named Lena. She sells baked goods. And Dave, he comes from a barbecue joint, and he brings his leftovers and sells them, half rack of ribs and half a chicken. And then there's a guy named Jakey. He's got a horse and buggy and a cart that he pulls behind, and he sells all kind of things, apple cider and belts and rabbits and goats and I don't know, just a whole bunch of stuff. And people gather around. It's pretty cool. And then occasionally, a couple of young boys, they'll come through and sell birdhouses or flowers and things like that. Well, this guy was coming through selling flowers, and they were looking pretty nice, so I bought Jill a bouquet of flowers. Then to end the evening, before everybody departed, we decided we were going to have one of them big old family and friends photos. So we got the other camp host to come over, and he took our picture. Where in the Sam Hill are Steve and Jill Turtle? Well, we're still here at Millbridge Village Camp Resort in Ronks, Pennsylvania. We're camping there, and we're getting the campground ready for 4th of July weekend, and we're gonna celebrate. The park is all trimmed up, the pool is looking good, and the playground's waiting for the kiddies. And if you don't have a reservation, you're gonna miss out. The horses, goats, cows, and chickens at the Amish farm are even looking forward to the weekend. I hope you have a safe and enjoyable 4th of July weekend. Well, that's our story for the week. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, click that like button and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. And ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. New stories every week on Wednesday, right here on this YouTube channel. Thanks for your time. Bye.